Go back to the orbit map and we can speed up. Did I just break the sound? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure these are going to blow up, but we've got the data kept. So provided that Bill actually survives, we could call this a success, and it looks like he will. We need to actually work on our landing struts, because I actually had those on the other sections, which I realize now is a stupid idea. So we need to put them in on the center here. So that if we had those, we could probably land this now. See, I call this a success, even though we're going to explode when we hit the ground. As long as Bill here survives, it's a success. And I mean, there's no quite guarantee that he is going to survive, but I'd like to assume as much. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Oh my god, even those survived. That is nice. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, okay, so we're going to hopefully get some science for this. We're going to do a crew report, and we are going to keep it, and then we are going to recover vessel. See what happens. 29.6 science, and that's not including what we sent down. So, look, upper atmosphere, 2 of those, we got 7, 3.1. For that, we got a crew report 1.5, 10 for the mystery goo in space, and 8 for recovering the vehicle from suborbital. That's pretty good. So we've got quite a bit of size now, 39. We won't be able to actually unlock anything, but we did quite well there, and Bill did quite well. She celebrated. Okay, so research. We might actually wait and try that again, because that went very successfully, and I'd like to refine that before I actually add anything to it. And I mean, hopefully I'll get enough to get this batteries, then we can send as many as we like and not have to worry about it. What is this? Really like this? That's a big engine, I think. Solid fuel boosters, Cybertron. I kind of like what we have already. What do we need? Yeah, I like what we have. The strut connector. We do need that. That's 45. Okay, we still need a lot. Let's just ignore that for now. Check out our ship, and we're going to move the landing struts inside. We're going to get rid of the amount. Oh shit. We don't need quite as many of them. We're going to move them inside here. I think that's long enough. We'll just go test it out. I'm going to save it as is. I'm going to go test it out. It's a successful ship, and I mean, I'd like to expand on this design somewhat. I used to go for very weird, eccentric ones before. But I think if we just go for this... Is there like a deploy gear button? Is that it? Or is that like gears inside in the ship? Oh no, it is, yeah, there we go. Cool, so they don't actually reach the ground. So that's an issue. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to change that. So we're going to recover vessel. We won't get anything for it, obviously, but just I prefer that to aborting. Head back inside. Okay, so I'm actually going to move this. I'm going to put on a smaller one, because once we hit space, I think it'll do better anyway. It's more efficient, I think. And we might try it without the middle one actually activating until later on. So basically these ones will activate, take us up to space or pretty close to it. Then we'll decouple, then the next one will kick in and bring us the rest of the way, hopefully have fuel left over to actually be able to do some stuff before we land. So we'll give it a try. Anything else we can push? No, I think we're actually okay there. If I move the science up one, then we could try to land just this section. I mean, no, it's working as is. Let's leave it there. Okay, so we're going to save and we are going to launch. Right. Okay. Okay, so this time we're going to try it out. I think this should work. Okay, so we're going to throttle up. Bill, prepare your pants. I forgot to put on the SAS until the last second, but it's only a slight tilt, we can live with it. We have no lights. We might actually extend these ones on the outside to double tanks. Are we still accelerating here? Or are we dropping back? We're still going up. We're still going up, so that's a positive. I just don't think it's quite efficient though. It's not using very much fuel. It's not using very much at all. But the speed is also dropping. But we're still going up, so I can live with that as long as we reach the orbit. The orbit? As long as we reach an orbit. I mean, we're not even in the upper atmosphere yet. Did we seriously put one landing strut on this? How did I not realise that? I guess we're not landing it then. This is such a haphazard ass thing, man. It's doing very well though. I mean, we're not getting there fast, but if we double up on the first stage, we should do quite well. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. This is really bad. We're actually nearing our apoapsis. So we should probably. I'm going to go back to this section. We're going to turn off SAS. Aim over here. That change anything? Anything for the better? Nope. It's getting longer, but it's not getting long enough. I think I have to try to aim us at the marker again here. We're still actually in the atmosphere, so that's why we're having trouble and it's adjusting itself as we go. I just want to get out a bit so we can hopefully... What is that? I don't know, but let's find out. What is that? Is that like a village? Sorry, I'm being quiet here so I can actually try and adjust what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to aim up the way. Oh shit. Okay, okay, that is done. That is done. Okay, so it's like a air base. Like an air base or something. We're getting close to it. We're not close enough. We're getting close to it. Okay, quickly, landing gears. Oh god, that's terrible. If we had tree, we wouldn't do us any good here anyway because we're on an edge. We just slide down. We're actually just going to slide down entirely, but I wanted to see it. It's like an air base, an airport. That's handy to know. Oh shit, Bill, Bill, Bill. Bill, be careful here, be careful, be careful, be careful. Oh god. Woo. Okay, so you're still alive, that's a positive, and we can actually get out. Crew report. Okay, okay. We're going to take a crew report. We're going to keep the data. We're going to EVA. We're going to let go. We're going to go over here. Okay, cool. So we can take a surface sample. We're going to, for a human sample, you hope the equipment has been properly waterproofed. Okay. I'm going to go back and pop that in. Store experiment. We're going to take surface sample here. Store the experiment. I would like to walk to the top here, but it's a long old distance. So we're actually just going to try to get back in. EVA report. I'm going to take that. We're going to grab on. I'm going to board it, and we're going to end it here. So that was relatively successful again. If we had more landing gear and the extra fuel tanks, we should do quite well. So we're going to give that a try. Recover. Hopefully we got some science for that. $26.2. Again, we get more science from the ground than we do for actually coming back alive. Or even going to space. So let's go here. We're going to actually unlock. We're going to get the battery because that'll allow us to do more science. Although the struts will be handy. No, look, we're going to go with this. We're going to unlock this, which gives us some more options, I think. Oh yeah. What's this? Landing. I'm nothing if not optimistic. Very true. Small gear bay. That's kind of cool. Atmospheric use. Okay, so that's like an airplane. Micro landing strut. I don't know if that does. Oh, lightweight stuff. Okay. Space grade toothpicks. Okay, not much use to us. The ladder will probably be handy at some point. A thermometer. For science. Oh god, okay, we need that. 90 science, Jesus Christ. Okay, we need that. It's a decent battery and some solar panels. Lights. Ooh, lights, nice. Okay, so that's what we're going to aim for next. So we're going to go in here, we're going to have a look at this. And basically we're just going to take this off for the moment. We're going to add on another tank on each. Okay, first things first. First things first. We're going to take this off and we're going to put it back on again with 3 of them. Okay, now we are happy. Now we can do this. Do this. And that, hopefully, will get us up pretty damn close to space again. And then this other rocket will actually be for in space. Okay. Okay, so we're going to call this Mark IV because it's a slightly different version. We're going to save it and we're going to launch it. Was there anything else I should have changed there? Probably. Do I care? Not so much. So let's go. Poor Jebediah. This is for you, Jeb. Okay, we're going to try. Did I change things enough? Did I need to? No, it's all okay. Right. I'm going to throttle up to nearly max. We're going to put on our SAS immediately, and we're going to launch. Okay, so we should have a lot more fuel this time. What I could do is a multi-stage. So this bit actually drops off as we go, and then the next one. I mean, I think I've watched someone play before, and they said they use an asparagus system, which is similar. It basically has solid state. Well, not solid state only, but you have basically alternating rockets. So you have 6 on there. The 2 opposite each other fall off, and then next 2, and then next 2. So you end up with continuously full rockets, whatever you have, and the full empty ones disappear. The full empty ones, that doesn't make much sense, but you know what I mean. So we're doing pretty well. We're relatively high. We've got a lot of acceleration here. We're into the upper atmosphere. Get a crew report. Okay, same deal. I'm just going to discard that. Okay, that's that gone. Then we just kick in our regular rocket. Actually going to turn somewhat. Oh, actually I think we're... There we go, that should do. Seems to be working. We got, how much have we got? We still got a full thing of fuel, so this is relatively good. I think we might need to turn slightly more. Okay, there we go. We don't need to worry about fuel at the moment. I would very much like to achieve orbit with Bill. I mean, my goal, the Mun is lovely, but what I would like most of all is to have a stable space station. So maybe on the Mun, maybe out further eventually, and just to have the equivalent of a network. So, oh, that was not an explosion, was it? No, okay. They shot my pants there. Okay. So we're just going to stick with the basics for the moment so that we don't die horribly, and then we'll see about what else we can do. Okay, so we're definitely in orbit now. We can head towards this marker. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of an easier time. Still got a fair bit of fuel. It's approaching the 3/4 mark. Music came back on very suddenly. Oh, that's not where we want to go. Okay, I just want to do a few tests here. So we're going to do a full burn this direction and see what happens. Does our orbit start to decay? Quite rapidly. Nice. Okay. So we're actually going to go for splashdown. I would prefer to have hit land. I'm not entirely sure how I could make that work. I don't think I can at the moment. We're approaching it too fast. No, we're just going to remove this. Okay. There we go, that's what I want to do. I was just going to take it as a little experiment. We did pretty well. We're in orbit actually. I should probably take some readings. We're going to take that. We're still in orbit. I should have gotten out before we go back into the atmosphere. But I'm a bit nervous about it now after Jeb. So we're going to take a crew report. We're actually going to save our engine here. We're going to pop it down. And we will just wait for a moment. Okay, so we're actually going to send a crew report. Just to have actually used this antenna at some point. Okay, they got it. We're going to wait until we start getting closer to the Earth before we pop out our parachute. If we weren't heading towards water, this could be a landing situation. But we are. We should be able to take a sample of the water, hopefully. If we land correctly, we can just decelerate like this. Just going to practice for the sake of when we do actually get to land at some point. Okay, so we're going relatively slowly now, okay. I think we actually accelerated up the way there for a moment. Use a parachute for controlled landing. We get within 60 or so, I'll pop it back on again for a second. Well, we actually just messed up our parachute, I think. Did I just burn up my parachute? Yeah, I might have. Well, that was a mistake. Bill Kerbin was killed because I was messing around with my parachute. This is what happens, kids, when you try to succeed, and it's for science. It's for science that he died. Yeah, so anyway, I could avert the launch, but no, he died. That's what happens. This is all. We're getting all the stupid people out of the way first. The smart guys will hopefully last a bit longer. We got no extra science for that, which isn't very surprising. Nor am I worried about it. I mean, it makes sense. We did murder somebody accidentally. We don't even have enough to actually make a space plane. Oh wow, maybe we do. Do we? We don't have wheels. Well, we have wheels. They don't work as wheels, do they? They're not wheels. Okay, so we need to actually get... We need to just wait until we unlock wheels, and then we can totally do this. Okay, let's not worry about it for right now. Okay, so that's it for now. We did some exciting stuff. We unlocked quite a bit of science, actually. We'll just have another look. Yeah, we got quite a few things unlocked. We had a couple of successful attempts. We killed 2 completely decent people. But hey, it's for science. And next we will get some decent energy. We actually, damn it, we should have put some rechargeable batteries on that. And the Science Junior, what the hell are we doing? Okay, next time. Next time. Thank you guys.